It's holiday food time. Holiday food time. Holiday food time. Holiday food time. Holiday food time.
It's food time, brought to you by Welcome Home Podcasts. I'm Tom. I got Trevor next to me here.
Hello.
This is our special holiday edition of Food Time that we've been very excited to do for a while now. We haven't done a Food Time in a while, Trevor, and now we get to do a holiday version.
Yeah, since the summer, I think was the last one we did. But this one in particular, I'm excited for because you're actually going to possibly get to try some of these things because we're looking at Very Merry Christmas Party, which you're actually going to. So this isn't just looking at it and this what's good, but I think Tom's going to be making a short list here of hopefully stuff he gets to try, and I might try and force you to try some stuff.
Try and force me to try what?
Well, I mean, because I know yours and my food palate are different.
That's
and
true.
I'm sure there's some things on this menu you'll look at and go like, I don't really want to try them, and I'll be like, come on,
really.
you got to try it.
See, to me,
fair,
the holidays are about sweets. So, and there are very few sweets that I will not eat. Like any sweet, I'm in, right? So I don't know. We'll see.
Fair, but I know that I know also there is going to be a lot of non-food stuff on this menu. And actually, to be fair, Magic Kingdom is generally relatively tame in terms of the kind of flavors that they put out. So
that's true. Yeah,
this probably won't be the same as like Food and Wine, where there's like some crazy stuff that Tom is like, Trevor, you're insane. I'm not eating that. So
that's exactly right, Trevor. So I mean, because like looking through this, I mean, when just going through this before we did the show here, I didn't really see anything that was like, really, I was looking at
off limits.
That's gross. If anything, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I want to eat all this. Like, I don't have any time. I'm not going to have enough time to eat all these things, and I want to eat all of these things, and I cannot eat all of these things.
I mean, if you plan accordingly, yeah, you could.
No,
you're not going to do anything else.
Physically, I cannot eat all of these things. So, I'm going to try to eat as many things as I can, but it's tough. There's a lot of things there,
Yeah.
So
why don't we get into it? And yeah, I guess we are starting with Very Merry Christmas Party, I assume. And then we'll do, we also have Jollywood nights as well.
Yeah. So do you want to go ahead? We can go ahead and start with Very Merry. And then we will, like you said, we will go to Jollywood nights after that. So let's get going with this, and we'll start talking about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and all the delicious food that's going to come along with that. So look at this. We got, just to start off here, but we're going to get into that one further down the line, right? Like that's not really how we're starting here. So it's really just the cover photo, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
So
whatever that is, I'm looks like there's some coconut going on there. So
yeah. Oh, there's definitely coconut. You know what? And you want to talk about things that I'm out on? That's like the one thing I'm out on. So
yeah, I know.
All right. So let's get started, though. We'll go right to Main Street Bakery here. We got one new item at Main Street Bakery, and that is this lovely looking Christmas wreath cake. And this is a peppermint confetti cupcake filled with chocolate ganache, topped with marshmallow buttercream and chocolate decor. Very festive. Nothing super special about this, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it looks. Again, the picture looks. It looks like a 1950s like glass figurine of some sort is what I'm getting from it. But in terms of the flavor, it's just a chocolate cupcake with I guess it says peppermint confetti, which means there's not even a lot of peppermint going. So
I mean, is that like funfetti but with peppermint? Is that what we're doing here? Is that?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
By the way, this is all of the items that are party exclusive are marked as such, right? So this is one of those items that you can only get at the party. So it's important to note.
I don't know that I would trade hunting for the cookies at the party for this. Just putting that out there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
The next item we have over at Main Street Bakery, though, is just the classic, they have this every year deal, which is the Mickey cinnamon roll. With the holiday themed icing, pretty straightforward cinnamon roll with some icing on it. They had this kind of thing forever there. So this is not really a new thing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, if we
not
truck
not
over,
excited about it. Yeah.
but I mean, listen, it's an old standard. You can go have it and still be
I guess,
happy with it.
if you're looking for a festive cinnamon roll, that's
Yeah.
fine.
But we do have some new stuff over at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. So to start off here, we do have a Santa hat and brownie sundae, which is a brownie topped with vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, crushed peppermint, whipped cream, a red velvet cone, and marshmallow pom pom. This is also a party exclusive. Again, this is a really basic ice cream sundae, but again, it's the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, so what do you expect from there? I expect that kind of thing.
They are kind of covering the spectrum of flavors here.
Exactly.
You've got vanilla, fudge, peppermint, red velvet going on. Like that's a lot.
That's
honestly,
all good stuff there. Yeah,
That's a lot. I do find it funny. Like I know they're trying to position it as a Santa hat thing, but it literally looks like somebody just took an ice cream cone and just like mashed it into a bowl.
Smash it on top. It's like, yeah. I mean, that's like,
yeah.
Hey, we need to come up with a Christmas sundae this year. Okay, we got this brownie sundae. Let's just take this cone and smash it on the top.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what they did, but it might be what they did.
Yeah. Somebody may have just looked down and gone, huh? Like
Santa hat? There's some marshmallow in there. I mean, we also we do have a gingerbread shake. How are you on gingerbread in general? Are you a gingerbread fan? Yeah,
I very much like good gingerbread. The one thing, like I'll take a good gingerbread cookie if it's like a gingerbread house that's been sitting out forever and it's stale.
No.
I want nothing to do with it. But yeah, I'll always go for gingerbread. Like that's. I mean, actually, I think I have tea with me this morning, but it's not gingerbread, it's cinnamon, but I guess that's kind of ginger flavor.
I like the gingerbread flavor, but generally don't like gingerbread cookies because I prefer my cookies to be soft, and I find gingerbread cookies to be like I hit it on a table and it breaks, like that's that's not my thing,
Yeah, I think that's part of it too, is that not all gingerbread is made the same. So
agreed.
And as far as a gingerbread shake goes, like I mean, me, I'm not going out of my way for a milkshake, but
it's vanilla ice cream, gingerbread syrup, and ginger snap crumbs on top with whipped cream and a chocolate gingerbread man. So that's what we're looking at here.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, I'm not like super impressed with any of these things, to be honest.
Well, we just got started, Trevor.
Okay.
All right? All right, let's go over to the Plaza. Not everyone's favorite place in the world, but this is if you want to make a reservation for dinner. The first thing, when we booked this thing, the first thing my mom said to me was, "Where are we having dinner?" And I said, the kingdom is our oyster. Like I wasn't gonna book any dining reservations here.
Quick service everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So that being said, though, the Plaza does have some options, and the first one here is a holiday beef pot roast, which is served in a puff pastry crust with mashed potatoes, beer battered onion rings, and a black garlic truffle aioli. And again, this is not a exclusive, so this is available during regular park hours along with the party.
Yeah. Again, it looks all right. I guess the puff pastry is that's kind of the interesting thing there is I don't usually get puff pastry with my pot roast, so it kind of makes it I'm thinking of like what are those called? Yorkshire puddings is what it kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, okay.
Yorkshire puddings. So it's giving that, which I mean is very like that. That's very much a holiday thing, and I think it's all right. Yeah.
If you're a pot roast fan, you're going to be very excited about these menus because there's a lot of pot roast going on. I don't know what's going on with the pot roast, but there's a lot of pot roast going on. But
I will say, because there's puff pastry here, I question how much actual pot roast you're getting in this particular one.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Well, how are you feeling about a holiday turkey meatloaf with mashed potatoes, green beans, cornbread crumbles, and a cranberry barbecue sauce? How are we feeling about that one?
See, that's better. That looks a lot better to me, like in terms of the amount of meat you're getting with it, and the cranberry barbecue sauce on meatloaf in general is really good. And I'm wondering, I've not had a cranberry barbecue sauce.
It's probably very sweet, I would think, right?
I mean, but it kind of goes with you've got your turkey stuffing, cranberry sauce, like it's kind of marrying all that together. So Yeah, I would pick this over the pot roast.
I would pick this over the pot roast as well. I'm not usually a big meatloaf fan, but that's usually because it's made with meat. I like, turkey I'm good with. So I would try this. This sounds pretty good. And we also do have, go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say that we've had like places like Primetime 50s Diner and whatnot, like they serve meatloaf. I've not had bad meatloaf at Disney World specifically. So
that's good. That's good.
So I'm assuming this is going to be a good meatloaf.
Then they also have a new dessert as well that is a pistachio and cherry cheesecake, and this has Morello cherry compote. Now, you had me at Morello cherries. I love cherries. I'm okay with cheesecake. Cheesecake's it's not my favorite, but I'll eat it. Pistachios is where you lose me.
Really?
Not a pistachio fan.
Huh. See, it's funny because I'm fine with everything except the cherries, which is the majority of this.
That's the majority of it.
Yeah, cherries are just not my thing. I just don't like cherries. And yeah, looking at this is not
cherries.
Not feeling it.
All right, that's fair. All right. Yeah. You and I don't really drink, but there is a holiday Cosmo going on here, which is a Granger's Deluxe Organic Vanilla Vodka. Was a Contro liqueur. Cranberry and lime juices garnished with a sugar rim. I am not a huge drinker, but if I were going to class it up, I would try this. This looks pretty delicious. I mean, it sounds like it would be very yummy, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I could get it without the vodka and the liqueur, it would just be cranberry with lime juice, like that. That's an okay mocktail to me. Like I very much would go for something like that too.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Let's move over to Casey's though, because Casey's is cracking me up because I feel like Casey's is like all the time. I love Casey's, by the way. I'm not going to diss Casey's. I really do like Casey's. Casey's is great for a little stop, like right there on Main Street. Like you can stop there real easily. Grab a good hot dog. But Casey's is like, to me, almost like Taco Bell, where like Taco Bell has like 10 ingredients and then they just keep making it into different things with the same 10 ingredients. Like that's what Casey's is doing, right? It's like, we got a bunch of pot roast and we got these mini hot dogs, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll be honest. So unlike you, Casey's is not my first stop.
I'm not saying it's my first stop. I'm saying it's a solid stop. Well, so the first item here is a holiday pot roast hot dog. And the reason I was joking about this is because they have all the dishes basically have pot roast.
And so my thing with this is it's like a hot dog is kind of enough on its own.
Yeah.
There is way too much going on here.
Yeah. So this is an all beef hot dog topped with pot roast, beer cheese sauce, crispy onions, and horseradish mustard. That's a hard word to say.
Okay. Horseradish mustard with pot roast. Yeah.
Okay,
but because you've got a hot dog, so it's a hot dog and pot roast and beer cheese sauce.
It's a
and
lot.
Onions. Like, wow. Like
that's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know that I could actually like process this while I'm eating it.
By the way, this is also party exclusive. So all the stuff at Casey's is party exclusive. But yeah, no, it's a lot. It's definitely this is you can't walk around and eat this, right? You have to sit down and eat this because you're going to just be dropping stuff left and right. You're going to be feeding the squirrels, right? Like that's
I would worry like eating something like this like at the start of the party. I feel like would kind of ruin it would ruin my appetite for anything else. Like it just seems like a lot.
Yeah, well, and then you also have the holiday pot roast mini corn dogs. Now, I love a good mini corn dog over there. And all they did basically, they took the exact same thing for the pot roast hot dog and just did it with mini hot dogs. It's the same thing. It's pot roast, beer cheese, crispy onions, horseradish mustard. It's just on the mini hot dogs instead of a regular hot dog.
Yeah, you're either choosing a hot dog or corn dogs for your delivery method for this.
Yeah. And they did the third dish is the exact same thing, just with French fries. And now, at least, Trevor, they didn't call it poutine, though. At least they didn't call it poutine.
Yeah, these are so they're calling them loaded French fries, which is fair. And it's, I mean, honestly, of the three, I feel this is the most acceptable one, only because of the fact that it's not like trying to pair hot dogs with a pot roast, which I feel like it's just too much meat. This is loaded fries is like, you're kind of getting, you get the fries and the pot roast and everything. Of the three, this is the one that I would actually consider, just because I feel like I could not eat a whole bunch of pot roast and hot dog at the same time.
See, if I were going to go with this, I would go with the corn dogs, because I feel like that's a little bit more of a controllable dish. I could eat it with a fork. And I mean the French fries though too. I mean, I'd go with either
fries
one.
Are,
either one's good.
You're still sitting down and eating. Like you're not walking. Like anyone who thinks that you're walking around eating this, you're not.
You're not.
Don't even try.
Yeah, you got to sit down to eat these, especially the hot dog. The hot dog is the hardest of the three. And then This isn't a new one, but we do have the candy cane tart that has been around for, I feel like, quite a while now. This has been a classic dessert over there for quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, basic in terms of it's standard holiday fare.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're not doing anything wrong with it. It's just they're not offering anything new.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Let's call it a classic. Yeah. But we should leave Casey's, walk on by Crystal Palace over there and head over to social media's favorite place for food in Magic Kingdom, and that's the spring roll cart. And I'm not going to lie, I love the spring roll cart.
Mm-hmm.
But I take a little bit of an issue with the picture that they gave us on this, because it's a new item. It's pastrami Reuben spring rolls, which is served with Thousand Island dressing, or Thousand Island sauce, let's say, right? And this is party exclusive as well. But why give me a picture of just the spring roll? Like, I want to see what's inside the spring rolls. I don't want to know what's on the that could be anything.
That could be any spring roll.
Yeah, it could be any spring roll. Like, why give me that picture? Like, it's literally just the spring roll as a whole. Just break it open. Show me what's inside.
Yeah, congratulations. We know what a spring roll casing looks like.
That's exactly what it is. But listen, pastrami Reuben spring rolls sounds pretty good. And I would love to see what that looks like.
So a Reuben is usually it's pastrami, sauerkraut, and what else goes on a Reuben? I don't remember.
Is there mustard on a Reuben?
Mustard,
No, it's a Thousand Island. It's a Thousand Island.
Okay, so all right, so they're doing the Thousand Island as the sauce. Okay, so so pastrami, and I'm assuming that there's
probably
some sauerkraut in there.
I would think, yeah. But who knows, Trevor? We don't know.
Yeah. Somebody missed the mark on this one.
Yeah, just break it open, man. I mean, maybe they tried to take pictures of it and it didn't photograph well. I don't know. But all right, well, we'll move away from
that. Could be The inside of a Reuben doesn't actually look appetizing all the time. Now that I think about it,
that is a fair point. And but listen, it's the spring roll cart. There's going to be a line. Everybody loves the spring roll cart. So, but we should continue to mosey on into Adventureland here, Trevor, and go to one of your favorite places, I'm sure, which is Aloha Isle Refreshment.
And what do they got this year?
We have a new item, which is a pomegranate Yule float, ginger ale with Dole Whip pomegranate, vanilla soft serve, pomegranate boba pearls, and a slice of lime. This is a non-alcoholic beverage, and it is party exclusive. So that's a pretty good looking. That's a good looking float.
Now, so,
if you like pomegranate, I guess. If you don't like pomegranate,
so I'm definitely interested in a pomegranate Dole Whip. I'm wondering if you could get it without the vanilla soft serve.
Not do the swirl. You do just
straight. And I get why they're doing the swirl, because it very much gives that candy cane aesthetic to it.
It does, yeah.
But I would just ask for the pomegranate and try and get that, because like I said, I tend to avoid vanilla ice cream. We all know why, but it's that looks really good.
That looks,
and then with
boba,
pomegranate boba as well. Oh yeah,
is the boba underneath the ice cream? I think I see it in there. I think I see it. Yeah,
it's kind of sitting at the bottom of the jar.
Okay.
And ginger ale, pomegranate ginger ale is really good. I don't know if you've
I love ginger. Like, I'm a huge ginger ale fan. Like, we drink ginger ale in my house a lot. I love ginger ale.
But yeah, we get during the holidays up here, at least, we get like cranberry and pomegranate ginger ale you can get in the store. So this is
cranberry ginger ale is delicious. Yeah,
I would definitely be going for this.
Then we have the returning Santa surf snack float, which is it's a Minute Maid passion fruit orange guava juice, coconut soft serve, spiced pineapple tree pop. Again, non-alcoholic. This one is available during both regular and party hours. So this one is not exclusive. The first one is, though. So make sure that you know that you can only get those during that time.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna keep on walking, Trevor.
All right.
Keep on
Where are we
walking
going
our way
next?
over. We're going over to Frontierland. We're going to go hit over the Golden Oak Outpost.
Ooh.
Golden Oak has decided not to update anything this year, so we've just got some returning Yuletide chicken strips, which have some sage butter and cranberry barbecue glaze on them. I remember talking about these last year, but then we also got some festive beignets as well. You got some blue sugar cookie dust on there, some cookie butter icing. Nothing crazy,
I mean,
right?
Those chicken strips just look delicious. Good.
They do look right. They look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this, I might end up eating this to be honest. Like we might end up over here.
I would have those with the Dole Whip.
Yeah,
they're close enough together. Like you can get the chicken strips and walk over and eat the chicken strips, and then get the Dole Whip.
Well, you can also you can also over there you can get gingerbread cola, which is Coca-Cola with gingerbread syrup in it, whipped cream, and festive sprinkles. Again, this is a returning item, but this feels like it would go very nicely with your Yuletide chicken strips.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about I know that there's like cherry Coke and like all these different flavors of Coke you can get. I don't know how I feel about gingerbread in my Coke because it feels like it's a very Coke is a very it has like its own spice to it already.
Yeah.
And then adding gingerbread, I feel like it might actually be too much.
I would try it because I agree with you. Like vanilla works very well with Coke, cherry works very well with Coke.
Yeah, because it's kind of like smoothing out the bite of the Coke, right? Whereas this is like you're adding more.
It might taste similar almost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what we got over at Golden Oak. Again, this is a little snack cart. You don't expect a lot of things from there, right? But if we continue on our way through Frontierland here, we're going to go over to Pecos Bill and see what they got over there. Now, Pecos Bill, also not really much of an updated menu. They've got these carne asada loaded fries that they had last year. We've got a quote-unquote Christmas-style chicken tamale, which, basically just looks like they threw some Christmas colors in there.
I mean, you could say that, but it looks like they just added whatever, like tomatoes and avocado and rice. Like, okay, I guess that counts as Christmas.
Yeah, we tried a thing. We threw some colors in there. Now, the one new thing at Pecosville, they actually didn't have a picture for, which is kind of annoying. But it's an rose con leche wreath with so it's rice pudding mousse, citrus chutney, coconut whipped cream, and a chocolate bow. This is a party exclusive item. I don't have a picture for you because they didn't give us a picture.
I of course. See, I would have been curious to see what that looks like, but
I would too. Now I shouldn't say the only new thing because they also do have Mexican hot chocolate mini churros, which are tossed with hot cocoa by Joffrey's. Mm-hmm. So Joffrey's hot cocoa, cinnamon, warm spices, served with sprinkles and marshmallow fluff dip. Now, I would get this. I love a good churro, and I love hot cocoa, and I feel like hot cocoa is a good addition to churros.
Yeah, and those little marshmallows are, I don't know. I'm imagining they're like the same marshmallows you get in
like the hot cocoa, like the little packets.
They're not like fluffy. They're almost like crunchy,
like hard. Yeah, they're crunchy.
Yeah, which it's
not a bad thing though. I feel like
it adds to it, right? Like if it's like a hot chocolate that you're going for, it kind of adds to the vibe of it. So yeah, I can see that. It's I don't know that it would be, or I guess we have to wait and see what else is on here. I don't know that this would be like the thing that I would go for at the party.
Well, this is it for Pecos Bill, except for a frozen hot cocoa, which is a thing I would go for sure. I love frozen hot cocoa. It's got toasted marshmallow syrup with chocolate sauce, marshmallows, festive sprinkles. Again, this is a party exclusive. It's non-alcoholic. This is a thing that I would absolutely get because, again, I do love frozen hot chocolate. And, this is also one of those things I'd probably get because I am going to be looking for things to sugar up my daughter with so she can stay up later. So this is a perfect sugar delivery method for.
So sorry, I've never had frozen hot cocoa before. How does that work exactly? Because hot cocoa is like hot. Is it just like a slushy version of a hot chocolate? Like
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's I don't know exactly how they make it. I mean, it's but
Well, I
it's
mean, like you've had it. Is it
oh yeah,
like
no, I've had it. Yeah,
yeah
no, I've had frozen
yeah?
hot cocoa before. You can get it from like Dunkin' Donuts, a place like that. You know, you can get frozen
Oh,
hot cocoa
okay. I
around
mean,
here
I guess
or cold at
it's
least. Yeah, you know.
maybe they sell it up here. I guess I don't know how popular it would be in the colder areas
When it's
because
freezing cold, yeah,
yeah
that'd be a little rough. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree. So yeah, but that's a thing that I will. If I'm walking by there and I remember, I might hit that up because that feels like it would be very refreshing, especially since it's going to be Florida. You never know; could be 80 degrees that day. We will have
yeah.
to find out. We'll see. But yeah. So let's continue our walk though, Trevor, over to Liberty Square. You know,
All
not a
right.
lot going on at Liberty Square. And in fact, we have a returning item, which is the Mickey Whoopie Pie. I have to
Mm-hmm.
tell you, though, Trevor, this looks delicious, right? It's a chocolate cake sandwich with marshmallow mint buttercream. I feel like they need to go a little darker on the green. I feel like the green they have in there is
It's
more
very
Halloween
neon.
than it
Yeah.
is. It's more Halloween than it is Christmas to me. I need a little darker.
Yeah, I have to wonder if we would have to go back and look at what they were offering during like the Halloween parties, and it might be something where they just have like a
Extra
large
green
amount of
dye.
this icing, and they're just like, "Hey, we can use the icing during the Halloween party, and then just immediately you know move over to the Christmas party with it,
Just
right?"
add a
So
couple extra drops of the green food coloring in there. Come
no,
on.
I think you need to add some white or something in there because
Okay.
it's like it's that neon green. It needs to be lighter, is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like it needs to,
See,
or
I think it needs to be
or
darker. I
actually,
want
oh
more
wait,
Christmas tree color. I want more Christmas
yeah.
tree color.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, you're right. I was thinking more like ornaments and stuff. You can have like a lighter green, but if you want like a Christmas tree green, you're right. A little bit more of the food coloring would do the well. But then I guess the thing is, when you get to that really dark green, it might be one of these things where it affects the taste.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it's very that it's funny how like you got like this nice dark, chocolate pie, and then it's just like
just like neon green.
just, yeah,
It looks like Ecto Cooler color. I might be dating myself with that reference, but
yeah, or yeah, like ecto slime kind of
yeah.
Mhm.
It looks very Ghostbusters. So
Yeah.
But let's move on over to Sleepy Hollow though, because Sleepy Hollow is one of my favorite snack spots. But we do have two returning items over at Sleepy Hollow. We have an orange chicken strip, which is drizzled with orange soy glaze, glass noodles, green onions, crispy garlic. That looks like a solid option to me.
Mhm.
Again, only available during the party, but that is something you can get. There's also a Szechuan cauliflower. So if you're not gonna, I mean, it seems, it's
Vegan
different,
option,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, a little vegan option there, right? Or yeah, so you get the spicy breaded cauliflower with the Szechuan soy glaze, glass noodles, green onions, and crispy garlic. The one new thing we got here though is, and Sleepy Hollow is known for their funnel cakes, right, and their waffles and that kind of thing. And so the new item we get that is another party exclusive, which is a peppermint bark funnel cake, which is topped with vanilla ice cream, peppermint, white chocolate sauces, M&Ms, specifically M&M's milk chocolate candies holiday blend,
which is red and green.
That's exactly right. They could just say red and green M&Ms, but whatever. Whipped cream, crushed peppermint, and festive sprinkles. There's a lot going on this, but this feels like it would be delicious.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's enough peppermint going on. Like for me, it's if they just do like a little bit of peppermint on top, that's not enough. Like I want the peppermint to be hitting me in the face, and it feels like they're doing that here because you got the sauce, you got the actual crushed peppermint, and then obviously color wise, the funny thing is that the M&Ms are that same neon green color as the whoopie pie we were looking at.
That's true. Yeah.
But it works a little better because it's alongside the red instead of the chocolate. So it's not standing out quite as much.
There's a lot more light colors going on this than there are. Yeah. Because the other one, it's like so dark, and like this one, you got light colors going on. So it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you can also get the Mickey Whoopie Pie from here as well. The same one we just looked at with the green ooze as part of it. Yeah. But if we continue down on Liberty Square here, Columbia Harbor House, we just have one thing here, but this is a returning item. This is the gingerbread cake. I actually remember talking about this last year, and I think they've had this for a little while now. And I really want to try this. I know this is like a returning, but I want to try this. I'm not all about new here, but this is a gingerbread chiffon cake with cream cheese frosting, whipped dulce de leche panna cotta, crispy pearls, and a chocolate piece. I think this looks delicious. It looks fantastic, first of all, but it also just looks delicious. I want to try this.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just, we talked about like gingerbread cookies being like too hard. This is just gingerbread flavor.
Exactly.
Like, you're just getting like that gingerbread flavor, but it looks like a delicious cake. And I do like the fact that it's, it's looking like a Christmas tree. Like it's simple, but it's also like very on point festively. Like it looks like a gingerbread man standing in front of a Christmas tree, which is like, it's
exactly what you want.
Right? It is very much that festive thing. And if you're wanting cake, that's
if you want cake,
that feels like the cake you should get.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if we continue that walk, Trevor, the land we're going to end up in next is Fantasyland. And what do we have in Fantasyland? Right. An old standard for me. We stop at, listen, Pinocchio Village House is not the best place to eat, but it's not. It's solid, right? You get some flatbreads there. It's a nice central part of the park. But we do have a couple new dishes here that are Christmas party exclusive, and one of those is this holiday ravioli, which is fried breaded ravioli with marinara sauce, basil pesto, parmesan, and parsley. I'm going to tell you right now, Trevor, I will be eating this most like 90% sure that this is going to be eaten by me.
All right.
Because I love raviolis. I love a good fried ravioli. I can almost guarantee that we're going to end up at Pinocchio Village House. And just based on looking at what's here, I would go with this, absolutely, because I love a good pesto too. So to me, this looks yummy. I mean, I don't know. It's Pinocchio Village House, and they usually do flatbreads, but I mean, I can't imagine that this would be bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Pinocchio Village House is kind of like, the menu itself isn't great, but I think about previous years that the stuff that they offer at parties always kind of does seem to be better than what's on the regular menu, which is it's very puzzling if you think about it. It's like, why don't they just do that? Or like, why can't this just be on the menu? Period.
Because they need to make more things, like, so the volume is different, right? I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah, I guess, and fried ravioli is probably not something that they can mass produce, which is fair. But the funny thing is that, we talked about other places trying to do, the holiday festive colors and it not quite working. This actually is like the Parmesan with the pesto and the
red sauce.
Yeah, like it's like, oh yeah, it actually is.
It's pretty festive.
It is giving that festive, but then also you're just getting fried ravioli, which is not. That's not anything holiday, per se. But I mean, you're right. I wouldn't pass up a good fried ravioli either.
Right? So, it sounds delicious to me. Like, I mean, Now, I'm not going to lie, though. This is a returning item. This sounds pretty good, too, actually, which is an Italian sausage and meatball lasagna flatbread. It's a 3-cheese Italian blend and ricotta topped with pesto. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that either if it were in front of me. I would eat that.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's using kind of some of the same ingredients.
The
fried ravioli. Between the two, I would still go for the ravioli over the flatbread.
I would too.
I just, like, I know Village House, like, flatbread is their thing. I don't know. I just don't want flatbread when I'm around Magic Kingdom. It's just, I don't know.
Agree.
I'm not saying it's wrong. Like, if that's what you want, that's fine. But I just don't want flatbread.
That's fair. That's fair. And then we end up over at the snowflake ornament, which we saw in the very beginning of this. And this is the a really nice looking item, but it's a coconut eggnog mousse in a white chocolate shell with sugar decor. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, Trevor, I thought it was a cookie. Or like I don't know. It just felt like a cookie, but it's actually a mousse with a chocolate shell on top of it.
Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking it was a cookie as well, but and this is actually the first eggnog anything we've seen so far.
That is true. Yeah.
Menu. So that's kind of interesting, and also it's coconut eggnog. For me, I do go for coconut eggnog because I don't like, as much as I would love to drink regular eggnog, it doesn't agree with me. So coconut eggnog, may not, like you say, if you're not a fan of coconut, it probably won't work for you.
Nope.
But this is kind of hitting some of the marks for me. And so this is that item that I would have said, we were talking at the beginning, Tom, where I was like, you should go try that just because I'm curious what it's like, but I know you would probably not enjoy it.
I mean, listen, I'm not an eggnog fan and I'm not a coconut fan. This one has 2 strikes against it. Like,
but
I do like mousse.
I bet
like
it's
mousse.
so good. I'm sure
is.
it's really good.
It probably is. Yeah, no, you're probably right. It probably is very good, but you know, I don't know.
Just fine.
We do have a special beverage though too, which is a burr raspberry. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to say burr raspberry slushy. Raspberry slushy, which is really just Fanta blue raspberry slushy with some coconut cream on top, a whipped cream, and sweet blue shredded coconut. Now, this looks this is very basic, but it looks very appealing. It's a very nice looking dish. Well, not dish, but drink, I should say. Sorry.
Yeah. And so initially I was trying to figure out how this was holiday centric, but I guess they're going for the blue is like, I'm guessing like ice, like frozen kind of.
I'm surprised they resisted the temptation to not call this something frozen related. Like,
yeah,
like, you know, like Elsa's,
or something.
Right. I mean, it feels like they would call it Elsa something, you know?
Yeah. Which I guess to that point is, I get that they're selling it as a holiday thing. It's definitely a cold or a winter type thing. I don't know how much it's fitting in with the holiday aesthetic. But I guess if you're wanting a blue raspberry slushy, that's fine.
As snowflakes on it though, Trevor. What are you talking about?
That's the only thing about this that is like giving it any kind of Christmas association. Like if they took those off, they could just sell this any time of year.
That's true. That's true. So let's walk out of Pinocchio Village House and make a nice little sharp left here and head over towards. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Right, we're going to Cinderella's Royal Table. I thought we were going to be our guests, but we're going to Cinderella's Royal Table, who has all new dishes. Now, again, this is a place where if you don't already have a reservation, you're probably not eating there. Just going to throw it out there. Like, you're just not going to, if you don't have one at this very moment, you're not eating there. Just going to say it. You might get
unless
lucky.
You get a last minute. It could happen. There are Christmas miracles.
You never know, right? Christmas party miracle. But, and you know, if you know Cinderella's Royal Table, the fare tends to be a little more upscale. So we start off here.
Very fancy.
This is very fancy food here. We start off with a crispy pork belly with sweet potato puree, jicama slaw, chestnuts, and apple cranberry glaze. Again, this is also only available during the party. All of these dishes are only party available, and that starts at 4 p.m. Even though the party doesn't start till 7. So they're starting the menu at 4 p.m. for guests attending the party. So if you're a regular guest and you want to go in at 4 p.m., you can't do that. You have to be a party guest, and then you can start at 4 p.m. and start getting some of these things. So just to start off, this looks delicious. Pork belly's delicious always, but this just looks really good.
Yeah, on its own, it looks really good. The only thing that's making this festive is the surrounding things that are festive looking. This is not.
It's not festive anyway.
This is not giving anything festive. Like, I know it's the apple cranberries and the chestnuts that they're trying to position on this, but it doesn't look like anything Christmassy related, and it just looks like a very nice upscale meal of some sort. But
I agree.
I don't know that I don't know that this would need to be party exclusive. To be honest,
doesn't feel like it should be, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This feels like it could just be on the regular menu year round and no one would notice, right?
Yeah.
But we also do have a roasted lamb chop here, which has potatoes au gratin, which is the way I like to eat potatoes au gratin. Honey glazed carrots and a Cabernet cherry jus. If you're into lamb chops, I'm not a lamb person, but this looks really, really good.
That's a lot of meat for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And then with the carrots and everything, again, I like this is not feeling to me like anything specifically Christmassy. It's just good food. Like, it's, don't get me wrong, it looks good, but there's nothing Christmassy about it. Okay.
And I mean,
this next one.
Beef short rib Wellington is our next dish on here, and this is a mashed potatoes, roasted root vegetables in a red wine sauce. Okay, were you saying this next one because you were excited and want to eat it, or this next one?
This one is more Christmassy. A beef Wellington is definitely a little more Christmassy, more in line with what I was expecting. The one thing I will say I'm noticing it now is that the roasted root vegetables are the same as on the previous item. So they're just changing out, like you're getting root vegetables, which are good. Don't get me wrong. Anywhere that we've eaten that has this kind of stuff is good. It's just you're choosing whether you're having lamb or beef Wellington with your meal. I would go for the beef Wellington.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably choose that too. Even though I'm not a huge beef eater, I do like short rib. So like I think that would be pretty tasty.
And it has that puff pastry. Like beef Wellington is with all the puff pastry around it, which delicious. Is just it's really good. Yeah.
And mashed potatoes. Anytime there's mashed potatoes involved, I'm a happy camper. So now they do have another new item, which is hazelnut carriage cake, but there was no picture of this, so unfortunately. But that is spiced poached pear, vanilla bean mousse, and sugared cranberries, which sounds really good, and I would have liked to see what it looks like, but
instead we got a Christmas cocktail.
Instead, we got the cranberry Christmas cocktail, which is gin, cane syrup, cranberry juice, Minute Maid orange juice garnished with cranberries and rosemary. Okay, that's pretty festive. All right, that's fine.
I would ask for the non-alcoholic version of this again. Like that's just my preference. I don't need the gin, but everything else is definitely hitting the right notes there.
They also have a cranberry sparkling cocktail, which is Grand Marnier liqueur. Cranberry juice, and I don't want to say any of these words. Some sort of really fancy champagne. Nicholas, okay.
Filouette Enchanté champagne.
Okay, I could do the Enchanté part. Okay, all right, that's fair. I quit when I saw the last name of the person. I also just don't know anything about champagne. I don't know if is that good champagne. I don't know.
No clue. I don't drink champagne either.
All right. Well, let's descend from the spiral staircase from the castle, Trevor, and head back out into Fantasyland and get ourselves over to Be Our Guest. Another place that skews a little fancier nowadays. When it first opened, it was always a little bit more. I mean, it was definitely the quick service piece has always been a little, certainly several steps up from your regular quick service places that are around Magic Kingdom, whose names I can't think of at the moment. Why am I blanking, Trevor? The place.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. But anyway, Be Our Guest. We got some other things that are new here. And these are all exclusive items. Again, it's same 4 p.m. rules for this one. But again, if you didn't get a reservation here, probably not going to get one. But, good luck.
All right.
Try.
Let's see what we got.
Worth a shot. So we also have lamb chops going on here too, but this is a cassoulet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which has lamb sausage, a white bean stew, tomatoes, toasted breadcrumbs, and mint sauce. Vert. I don't know.
Vert. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no accent marks on here, so I feel like I need to be doing an accent, but there's no accent marks.
Yeah. Well, vert is green in French. So I'm guessing it's just like a green sauce, a green mint sauce. Yeah.
This is really nice. This is a really nice looking dish, though.
Yeah, for sure. Again, not. I don't know if this is necessarily Christmassy for anybody. It's good food. It's great that these are all party exclusive things. I'm still trying to figure out where the
Christmas
is coming from.
There's some green in there. There's a little bit green. We also have how do you say this, Trevor? Is this a poulet rouge?
Yeah, poulet rouge chicken. Yeah,
with roasted.
Which is poulet rouge chicken is redundant.
Oh, is it?
Poulet is chicken.
Oh, so what's chicken, and then what is rouge?
Chicken, red chicken.
All right then. It's roasted sweet potato. Yeah, it's roasted.
You got chicken, red chicken.
Yeah, roasted sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts with a cranberry pan sauce. At least there's more Christmassy colors going on here, and they threw some cranberry in there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good. It's got a nice crispy
you're right.
skin on there.
This is definitely giving more Christmas, like closer to like almost a turkey type meal or like turkey stuffing kind of. But yeah, with the cranberries and the roasted Brussels sprouts and everything. It's.
I love a good Brussels sprout.
I would actually consider like. Some of the other ones were like, it's nice stuff, but I wouldn't, necessarily take up my time at the party stopping for it. This looks a little more interesting to me. Like, I think I would actually stop for this. Yeah,
I agree. We also have a baked brie and caramelized apple tart with smoked almonds, watercress, and cranberry orange liqueur sauce. Now, this is one, Trevor, that I'm out on. I am not a brie fan.
Oh,
I do
really?
like, yeah, I'm not a huge brie fan. I love cheese, don't love brie. Brie's just one that doesn't do it for me. But um, I don't know. There's something about it that something about this that feels a little more festive to me. I don't know why. I mean, you have the colors there, but brie, baked brie idea, I think is something people will do around the holidays. Is this one that you would eat, Trevor? Because I know, dairy.
Brie. Yeah, brie is kind of a weird one for me. Is there are some, believe it or not, brie is one of those cheeses that, as somebody with lactose intolerance, you can sometimes get away with. I don't know that I want a whole tart filled with it either.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Like,
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. This one I would be curious about. I don't know that I would want to necessarily pay to eat the entire thing. Right?
That's fair.
Like it's one of those, like, I would want to try it if somebody else was getting one. I wouldn't want to. This is like a buy it and like everybody kind of takes a bite and decides if it's good or not. That's how I feel this would.
All right, I can agree with that. Now, but this next one, Trevor, this is all me right here.
All right.
The flourless Black Forest trifle, which has layers of cherry liqueur compote, which makes you probably out on it, unless you like the liqueur but not the cherries. But a Charlotte cremeux, a chantilly cream, and festive chocolate pieces. So listen, they did that thing where they, just throw a little holiday on it by throwing some like chocolate pieces that have stockings on it. But I mean, this kind of dessert does feel very holiday.
Yeah, I will say that the chocolate pieces do give it, like, it is the right amount of festiveness in terms of, I'm not seeing anything else like this. So that they're not just like reusing, like, because we've commented on this before, where it's like they'll take like one like chocolate piece and it's like on everything.
You mean like the pod roast at Casey's?
So this is unique to this thing, and it's a lot of, again, it's giving that, like, it looks like a hot chocolate to me is what it is. Like even though it's a trifle, it looks like I'm getting the same vibes from it as, like, ordering a hot chocolate. So
this is delicious too. Like, you don't even need to taste this to know that this is delicious. Like, it just looks delicious.
Yeah, again, the only part for me that I might be out on would be the cherry liqueur, but if it's layered, I could probably eat around it if I decided I didn't like it. But I wouldn't give up the rest of the dessert just for that.
That's exactly. I get that.
Yeah.
We also do have a couple cocktails. There's a Jolly Holly cocktail, which has some vanilla vodka, some rum, some butterscotch syrup, apple cider, garnished with a sugared graham cracker rim. Okay. Sounds all right.
Yeah.
And then there's also the mistletoe margarita, which is tequila, Grand Marnier, cranberry juice, lime juice, garnished with a sugared rim and cranberries. Again, that is a little more festive,
So here's something interesting about this. I just realized this. There's a lot more alcoholic drinks at the party than I remember being in previous years. Is that a new thing this year? Maybe.
I don't know. I think they've always had them at like the restaurants proper, but like not outside of the restaurants.
But I guess, the thing is like, I know in Magic Kingdom you're not, or at least, with like Beacon Barrel and stuff, you can't just go walking around with an alcoholic drink. Like, they're very clear about, you sit in here and drink it. You can't get it to go, kind of thing. Which the interesting thing for me is I don't remember there being quite as much emphasis on alcoholic drinks at the Christmas parties, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because alcoholic drinks have always kind of felt like a food and wine thing.
Yeah, I get that.
But I also get to, like, from a holiday standpoint, holidays are a time when a lot of people do partake in festive drinks. So it's like, I mean, I don't know if tequila is on the menu
around the holidays.
Maybe
tequila's always on the menu, Trevor. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, just an observation is that I'm surprised at the amount of alcoholic drinks we got on the list this year.
Well, after we have these drinks, we stumble our way out of Be Our Guest and move our way over to the Friar's Nook, which, much like Casey's, is a good place to just get a random quick snack sometimes, right? It's not going to be the most high high quality food that you're going to get, but there's some solid stuff there. And one of the new items we have,
I guess it's giving festive with the jalapenos.
It's the colors. It's the color. They're doing colors here, but jalapeno popper tots, which are topped with jalapeno cream cheese sauce, bacon cheddar, and a jalapeno popper just flopped on the top there. Again, party only for this one. But this is, listen, it's a good little snack. Is it super festive? No, but it's got the colors of Christmas, right?
I would consider the lactate for this.
Oh, you would? Really?
Yeah, I do like jalapeno poppers are a weakness for me, even though there is a lot of cream in them.
Yeah.
Usually. Okay. I do like a good jalapeno popper, and whether I would undo the rest of my night having this, this might be a late snack.
It's a late night snack after you partied hard. Like this is on your way out of the park kind of thing. Like
but definitely looks good. And like I said, it's funny that they're using the jalapenos as the look. It's festive. It's like but that's just jalapenos on.
It's just jalapenos. Yeah. We do also.
It looks good.
It does. It does. We also do have a spinach artichoke hand pie. Now, listen, artichoke dip to me is something I feel like we always had around the holidays. So that feels a little holiday-y for me, even though this is not really artichoke dip, but it's a flaky hand pie filled with cheesy spinach and artichoke dip and drizzled with the red pepper sauce. So it for me personally, it hits a holiday spot just because my family would have a holiday party every year. Like a Christmas Eve party.
Spinach or artichoke dip. That's the one thing I would avoid the party.
Yeah, that's fair.
So this is not doing anything for me.
Well, maybe this next thing will do something for you because it does for me. And that's a pig in a blanket. Now it's singular pig, so it's one hot dog. Parmesan puff pastry wrapped all beef hot dog, crispy onions, honey mustard barbecue sauce, served with tots. I would absolutely eat this.
Okay,
it's nothing classy, but I would eat this in a heartbeat.
Sorry, this is beating what Casey's is off.
I agree. Is
up front is that if I was gonna this is a hot dog, but this is a lot more what I would want without throwing all the extra stuff on top, right? And then serve with honey mustard. Oh I would go for this for sure.
And you got some tots on the side. Forget it. It's a done deal. I'll probably eat this.
I didn't think I would want anything from Friar's Nook, to be honest. This surprises me that this would Friar's Nook is usually something that I just walk past.
Yeah. Listen, pigs in a blanket though too are a holiday thing for me too. I don't think that there's any time that we have a holiday a Christmas party or anything like that where we don't have pigs in a blanket. So this does, it may not be like a holiday-esque food, but it is something we always have around the holidays.
Yeah.
So they also do have a drink as well that they're calling the Ugly Sweater Shake, which points for the name.
It is, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, whoa, that thing is crazy, but okay, ugly sweater.
They're leaned into it. It's vanilla shake topped with whipped cream, festive sprinkles, apple caramel sauce, cherry coating, and a chocolate piece. It is non-alcoholic, and it is also exclusive to the party. Now, really, nothing special as far as milkshakes go, right? It's basically just a vanilla shake they threw some stuff on top of.
Yeah, it's just funny. Is all. It's definitely a funny thing, and even I will admit, even with the chocolate piece, it's not just the Mickey ears. It's a very that's a very detailed.
They made an ugly sweater chocolate piece. Yeah, that's what you have on an ugly sweater, right?
But then with the Mickey and the Pluto and everything on it too, there's some effort that's been put into this being as ugly as it can be, which I appreciate.
I did some effort to make it ugly, which okay, that makes sense. I like it. Yeah. I like that. If we continue walking on here, we're going over to Storybook Treats, who does have a new thing, which is a reindeer sundae, which I've actually seen people make these desserts at home. I've seen this as a thing, and this is chocolate soft serve topped with caramel sauce, pretzels, chocolate, and peanut butter dusted rice cereal, and a reindeer chocolate piece on the top. This not only looks adorable, but it also looks like something I'd want to eat.
And this is the first instance I've seen a peanut butter or anything, which kind of makes it a win for me.
Surprising. Yeah, actually.
Tom, you need to try and find the reindeer sundae.
I mean, it's at Storybook Treats. I know exactly where to find it.
You need to remember, though, when you're because you're going to be walking around, you're going to be overwhelmed by a lot of things.
That's fair.
You need to stop and remember that you need to go and try this because we had a conversation about it.
I would love to go and try this. It looks delicious. It's a cute little tree. It's got an adorable little reindeer on the top. I could see sharing this with my daughter. I can see this happening. So I will try to remember this.
All right.
All right. So let's move on to one. This is the name of the place I was trying to remember before, which is Cosmic Rays. And I have to say, Cosmic Rays.
You couldn't remember the name of Cosmic Rays?
I couldn't remember Cosmic Rays, no. But
were you calling
Cosmic
it Sunny
Rays,
Eclipses in your head, or
no? I just couldn't remember the name at all. Like just nothing, just blank. All right. Just not. I couldn't even think of the name of
it was just not a
service.
Place.
Yeah. Right. But Cosmic Rays, man, like I know that they don't need to try hard at Cosmic Rays. I get it, but the snow cheese chicken strips. Now, given this looks good, right? I would eat this. And may eat it. It's dusted with a sweet and savory white cheddar powder served with a side of kimchi aioli. But I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they just like took some like Cheetos and just like crushed it down into they took Cheeto dust and put it on chicken strips. Like that's all they did here. You know? Like,
is that wrong though?
No, you know, and it's not because it's probably delicious. It's probably delicious.
Yeah,
like how could it not be?
Cheesy chicken strips sounds like a really good idea. And then I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of kimchi.
Yeah, I'm not.
I love good kimchi, and I'm curious what if they say it's a kimchi aioli, so it's like mayo and kimchi. I don't know if those two things go together, but if it's coming forward with the kimchi flavor, then you've got it's like a sweet and spicy thing that's going on here. So you've got sweet and spicy chicken strips, which I don't care. Like again, the only thing that's festive about this is in the background. There's like a peppermint cane and some.
No, it's snow. It's snow. It's snow on top of the chicken strips. No, you're not going for that.
I'm not buying it. No, sorry. Don't tell me it's snow cheese. This is just these are cheesy chicken strips. Don't care. I know that the parties are sometimes a place where they will kind of like try stuff and. This is something I would love to see on the regular menu.
Yeah, this looks delicious, honestly.
Yeah, I would love to see something like this because it's kind of hitting all those marks. Like I said,
it's so basic,
cheesy without because like the cheese dust is not like that. That's not for me an issue of like cheese like lactose or whatever because it's powdered stuff, right? So, but cheese flavor with spicy, creamy, like give me that. That's what I want at Cosmic.
I mean, this is what you expect from Cosmic Rays. They do also have some returning dishes, which they have because it seems pot roast everything everywhere. Holiday pot roast melt, which actually looks pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
It's slow cooked beef on thick toast with cheddar, Swiss cheese, beef gravy, and horseradish cream sauce.
Okay, yeah. I was looking. I was like, it doesn't. Looks like it might be a little dry, but if it's got the horseradish cream on there, I'm sure.
Got some on some Texas toast, some nice buttered Texas toast. Okay.
Yeah,
now, and then there's a holiday turkey burger. It has stuffing on it, Swiss cheese, cranberry chutney on a brioche bun. I'm not gonna lie, this looks disgusting to me, Trevor. And I don't.
This picture is way too close.
It's way too close because I don't want to see what the turkey burger looks. That turkey burger looks weird.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but it almost looks like it's trying to make kissy lips at you. do you see what I'm saying?
See what you're talking about. Yes, I do see what you're saying. I'm
you want a turkey burger?
Okay, I'm going away from that. I'm creeped out by this. I can't do it anymore. We also have the buckle up moose, which they've had before. Are you still laughing about this?
Sorry, that was too funny.
Just go back to it. It's just there waiting. It's always going to show up.
The funniest thing you could do is in the future if you just like threw this picture in just in between
randomly, just to creep myself out. Okay, we do have this Mickey Buckle thing. A Santa Buckle thing that is
Mickey Buckle.
But I'm like so thrown off now by that picture. Gingerbread mousse, chocolate creme, and flourless chocolate cake with chocolate decor. Basic, but I would eat it. It sounds pretty good. Yeah,
it kind of ticks the Christmassy stuff, but it's just more. I would still go for that the other mousse, the eggnog mousse over that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but then we do have a new drink here, which is a cranberry cider punch. This is non-alcoholic. It's cranberry juice, apple cider, and Sprite with sugared cranberries and a rosemary sprig. This is a very festive looking drink.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And hey, bonus points for non-alcoholic because I know they like their alcoholic drinks, but I feel like there should be more stuff that everybody can enjoy. This is something like when the last time I was there with my son, it was more so an Epcot, but like we were looking, like he wasn't just looking for like the standard soda or whatever, right? Like this is a like next level thing that you don't find normally. Like the fact that it's party exclusive is it's fair, but I like the fact that this is something that the whole family can try and maybe I almost kind of want to see what this tastes like. Like I could probably just buy these things and put them together at home.
Yeah, you just have to try to work on the mix and get the proportions right. Yeah.
Or I'm just slamming a whole bunch of cranberry juice and Sprite.
You could also do that too. Yeah, you could do that too. You could do that too. Now, also just right by there, we'll just go a little deeper into Tomorrowland. We'll go over to Anti-Gravity's, who has a milk and cookie shake. Pretty straightforward. Vanilla shake with caramel, holiday cookies, chocolate chip cookie dough topped with whipped cream and festive sprinkles. Again, this is only available during the party. Pretty straightforward shake. You threw some cookies and cream. I would have this. I'm not even saying anything bad. I would have it. It's good.
That's a lot of cookies for a milkshake.
Nah, you never have good cookies. What are you talking
about? 3 different types of cookies in this one milkshake.
That's why it's great.
Okay.
All right. Well, and then we have a cherry cordial cold brew. This is returning, and this is also not exclusive, so you can have this at any time. It's Joffrey's cold brew with cherry whipped cream, chocolate sauce, chocolate curls. Just a cold brew with some cherry in there, right?
Yeah. Nothing amazing.
And then last but not least here, Trevor, we're right at the end here. The brand new Astro Fizz, which is, if you remember the cool ship is gone. And now we have the Astro Fizz, which is opening right in time for the party. And they're coming out strong here with a cherry white chocolate slushy, a Fanta cherry served with a crackable white chocolate coated cup, with whipped cream, cherry gummy candy, and festive sprinkles. This is probably delicious because cherry and vanilla and like white chocolate like that vanilla-y kind of flavor go together so well. And like the whole crackable thing, that makes it even more fun,
Yeah, I was trying to imagine how this would play out like as you're eating it, but because it feels like it would be a hot mess, but I don't know.
It's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
The last thing that we have to talk about. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, just I was just going to say that a lot of cherry going on. I don't know.
See, I like cherry. So
I'm sure it's good, but yeah, I feel like I would pass on it just because there's a lot of cherry going on.
That's fair. Now, typically, Trevor, on Food Time, we only talk food, but we got to talk about this popcorn bucket.
Wow.
I mean, this popcorn bucket is awesome.
It's giving the, like I said earlier about like actually back at the very beginning, that like old like glass ornament kind of feel to it. Yeah. Like this feels like the way it looks reminds me of like old or like stuff you'd find on the coffee table. That's like, like a molded glass figurine of some sort. And the fact that it's just like a plastic popcorn bucket is, they put some effort into it. Even
they did. So it's an old style truck, with Mickey driving, his head out the window. They've got the tree in the back. They got a Christmas tree in the back that Goofy is trying to hold up, and it's got some lights on it. There's also some lights across the back of the truck as well. And then it looks like Chip and Dale are hanging onto the top of the tree. It looks like Dale's about to throw a acorn at, not an acorn, a pine cone at Goofy.
At Goofy. Yeah.
Which,
Yeah. Sure. Actually, that is a surprising thing that they've done there, because usually it would be Donald versus Chip and Dale.
True.
So the fact that they've got Goofy in there is kind of an interesting take. You usually don't see that.
Yeah. But as soon as I saw this, I knew this was getting purchased. So I mean,
so that's on your to-do list when you're.
Oh yeah, that's like definitely one that I think is going to happen. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I think that one has to happen. Mm-hmm. Somebody shared it in our Discord, and I immediately was like, I must purchase this. Like, and they knew it too, because they said like, "Oh, get your wallet ready." I think it was Becky. It was Becky said that she knows the deal, right? But Trevor, are we ready to go? We're head over to Jollywood and do some Jollywood.
Yeah.
The menu at Jolly. I'm not gonna lie. This is no offense to Magic Kingdom, but there's some really good stuff on the menu at Jollywood. I'm not gonna lie.
I will admit I don't expect a lot from Magic Kingdom. We've talked about this. Magic Kingdom, you're there for a Christmas party. The stuff that they're offering is, there's some good stuff this year. It's just
yeah, absolutely.
They don't have to go above and beyond with, right? Whereas Jollywood Nights is kind of a weird thing. It's another Christmas party, but I feel like it doesn't get nearly as much recognition as Very Merry Christmas Party, or it's more like, maybe it's more for like the hardcore fans. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I can
say it feels like Jollywood Nights is like Very Merry Christmas Party is like for all the families and kids, whereas Jollywood Nights is more like, I don't want to say adult centric, but
no, they're definitely targeted to adults. It's targeted adults. I really feel like it is.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I would expect that the menu at Jollywood Nights will be different than what we saw at Very Merry Christmas Party, and I expect that there's going to be more divisive stuff on here that Tom may not necessarily like that I would. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to Jollywood, Trevor, so it's not a big deal. But
yeah.
I should mention all of these items are exclusive to the party. So it's a little bit different than Magic Kingdom, where some are exclusive, some are not. All of the items we're going to talk about here, all exclusive.
You have to go to Jollywood Nights if you want any of these.
Correct. And there's a bunch of new ones. But let's start over, Trevor. We'll start over on Commissary Lane at the ABC Commissary, which is a go-to quick service place for us. I don't know about you, but that's a go-to for us when we're in Hollywood Studios. But we're going to start, and all the stuff at ABC Commissary is not new. So we're going to go through these fairly quick because we like to highlight the new stuff. But I love a burrito taco, so sign me up for a burrito taco any day. Love burrito taco.
Easy tacos.
Yeah, easy win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, easy one, right? So
and then they have the cauliflower version. If you
cauliflower version for those plant-based folks, we got empanadas with street corn. Again, that's a delicious option. I love street corn and I love empanadas. I would be all about all this. We have a chicharron, which is a fried pork belly that they've got going on here with some stuff in there that looks pretty good.
Is that lime with Taijin on it? It looks like.
I don't see the Taijin noted here, but it looks like
some kind of spice on the.
It says chili lime seasoning. It doesn't. It's not specific though. But then they have a what they call a Taco Bout a holiday cookie, which is a cranberry cheesecake filled. Yeah, it's like a Choco. Anybody remember Choco Tacos? Yeah, it looks like a Choco Taco, but it's a cookie sandwich kind of thing. It looks delicious. I would eat this in a heartbeat, right? And this has got like cranberry white chocolate. I mean, there's some good stuff in here.
Yeah.
And then a Mexican hot cocoa cheesecake. Now, this is, not new again, too, but this looks really good. I would eat this, too.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a drink. When I first saw it, I thought it was a drink, but it's clearly not a drink.
I thought it was, too.
No,
but,
it's not. It's not.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they were like serving it in a mug is...
Yeah. Because it looks like a drink. They're trying to do a thing, right? So that's nothing new over there, right? There's nothing new over there, but regardless of whether they're being new stuff or not, it looks like all solid options, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'd have a hard time picking what to eat if I went there. Like, I want the burrito taco, I'd want the empanadas. They're clearly going for like a Mexican flair here over at ABC Commissary. So, but let's go to Backlot Express, Trevor, because Backlot Express does have something new.
All right,
and that is a hickory holiday mac and cheese, macaroni and cheese with burnt ends, crispy onions, and chili pepper sauce. Right. I love everything about this. This mac and cheese looks delicious, first of all. Like, it looks super cheesy. I love a burnt end.
Yeah, you get the burnt ends with it. And
then the chili pepper sauce.
Yeah. Interesting.
This looks delicious to me. I would tear through this. And I know for you, macaroni
I'm
cheese.
on the fence, but yeah. I mean, I'm definitely considering it. That's what I'll say is, the fact that I'm even considering it is,
it's a big deal.
You're right. It looks really good.
It does. It looks like good mac and cheese. I mean, like, that looks like homemade, really. Not that, I mean, listen, Disney has varying degrees of mac and cheese depending on where you go, right? This looks like a really good one.
This isn't KD. This is proper mac and cheese.
There you go. And then we have another new item, which is the Jolly Jam Slider, which is an Angus burger with bourbon garlic bacon jam. Bourbon garlic bacon jam. Have to say that slowly. Right. Smoky paprika aioli and chili pepper sauce served on a Hawaiian roll. This also looks delicious, and I don't really eat red meat, but I might think about eating this because it looks so delicious.
Okay, paprika, bacon jam, that's a lot. And then on a Hawaiian roll, like
yeah.
I mean that's a lot of sweet and spicy going on there.
It is.
I guess I can't be mad if it's sweet and spicy. I'm sure it's good.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it. It's like, wow, that's a lot of different things going on that bun.
There is, for sure. We also have another new item. This is a plant-based item, clearly, because it is the Sleigh Bell Brussels sprouts. Now, I don't know about you, Trevor. I love Brussels sprouts if they're done right.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really see Brussels sprouts coming from a quick service, which is interesting. But it's bourbon onion jam and crispy onions. Very simple, straightforward. Looks delicious to me.
Brussels sprouts, I feel, gets a bad rap. Like,
yeah,
I know when we were growing up that, it was kind of treated as like, oh, don't eat Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
They're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with Brussels sprouts.
I really like Brussels sprouts if they're done right.
Mm-hmm. And again, bourbon onion jam on them, just like if you're worried about tasting them, I feel like you're not going to taste much of the Brussels sprout because that jam's going to come through.
Absolutely. We also have a sweet chili cheer chicken slider, which is chicken thighs tossed in a sweet chili aioli, topped with an Asian slaw and cilantro, served on a brioche roll. This also looks delicious.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a banh mi.
I think that's what they're going for, is a banh mi, right? Like, that's what they're going for.
Without saying it's a banh, well, because you've got it's because of the sweet chili aioli. I feel that they don't want to call that, but it's giving definitely a chicken banh mi kind of thing. Which for a slider, perfectly good.
Yeah, and then you also have this holly jolly bread pudding, which I'm not a huge bread pudding fan, Trevor, but this is warm bread pudding swirled with chocolate hazelnut spread, topped with cherries, holiday sprinkles, and chocolate gingerbread man. Everything that's in there, I want to eat, right? The cherries, the chocolate hazelnut spread. We all know what they're talking about when they say chocolate hazelnut spread. But we all know what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. We don't even need to say it out loud. Topped with cherries, holiday sprinkles, and the little adorable chocolate gingerbread man. That is a dessert I would absolutely grab.
Yeah. Again, cherries just don't do anything for me. I just don't like cherries. I don't know. Funny. But so again, like 90% of this is fine. I would just eat around the cherries.
That's fair. That's fair. I get it. And then to top it all off, we have a figgy pudding martini, which is a Mediterranean fig flavored vodka. I didn't know they had fig flavored vodkas, but apparently they do. Fig jam, agave, half and half, ginger beer, and allspice, garnished with nutmeg. That sounds like a crazy martini.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Is that really a martini at that point?
I don't even know what it is. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Like I'm looking at this. They're saying it's a martini. It looks like it looks like pudding. They're saying, figgy pudding. It looks like a cup of pudding more than a martini.
It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Listen, some good options over here at Backlot Express. Again, I mean, this is like, Backlot is not a place, is like a go-to for us. I mean, they do fine food, but it's not like a place, like ABC is a little bit of a step up,
Yeah, and I feel like just positioning wise, I always forget the Backlot's there.
It's a weird spot.
Yeah.
It's a weird spot.
So what do they got though that we're going to miss out on?
Oh no, that was it. That was Backlot Express. Yeah,
that
was Backlot Express.
Got it.
Yeah, because now we're going to go to Baseline Tap House, which is that little hidden gem that's over there on Grand Avenue. They don't have anything new though. They have macaroni and cheese croquettes, which, listen, I'm not going to sneeze at this because I would eat these in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. They look delicious. They also have a beer margarita, which is a tequila and some liqueur and some lime juice. I guess it. And then it has a pilsner that goes with it. So,
you get the glass because the glass looks more.
The glass is awesome, but you don't get the glass now.
Of course not. Why would you?
But we're going to go to one of my personal favorite things, which is nearby, Trevor, after this, which is we're going to go over and say hello to Gertie over in Echo Lake.
I did see this. I saw this early. I quickly browsed through this. I was wondering when this was going to come up. So what are they offering for a Gertie?
It's just a sugar cookie with a Santa hat. There's nothing special about it.
There's nothing else to it. It's just a Gertie,
a
Gertie shaped cookie.
I will not have you besmirch the good name of Gertie on this podcast.
Okay.
I love Gertie. Yeah. Gertie I've talked about this before. If they ever get rid of Gertie's one of my lines that I can't cross. I don't know why. It just is. Gertie's like one of my first childhood memories from Disney, and it's It's just a thing that if they ever got rid of it, I would be very disappointed.
The weird thing for me, I think I've said this before, is Gertie is just one of many dinosaurs that I'm like. Gertie looks like so many other dinosaur figurines that I know. Like where I live, like literally, I can go to the zoo or I can go to Drumheller, and there's dinosaurs that look like Gertie like everywhere. So it's like, so Gertie's kind of like
whatever, Trevor.
I know you're like, how dare you? But it's like, it just, I don't know. It just kind of looks like any
That's
other.
Fine.
Dinosaur.
We're gonna move to Dockside Diner then. Okay.
Sorry, enjoy your cookie, Tom.
I'm not going to even eat it because I'm not going to Jollywood. But Dockside Diner, right over there, they don't have anything new either. They got some loaded samosas that look pretty good actually. They're potato and pea stuffed samosas and some curried chickpeas and a crema and some sort of a tomato pomegranate chutney. A lot of stuff going on there. But there's also a meatball and a polenta. Look at this giant meatball, Trevor. I remember talking about this last year.
Is it really that like? Or I guess look, I'm curious how big that plate is, because like that could be like a big chunk of meat.
Well, I mean, in the description though, they're calling it a giant meatball. So I mean,
I mean, yeah, I guess what qualifies as a giant meatball?
Yeah, that's a fair thing to say. Mm-hmm. We also have, I remember this as well, the Christmas tree cookie stack, which is a vanilla cookie stacked with pistachio, buttercream, cranberry, and raspberry jam. Topped with sprinkles and a yellow candy star. Looks like a little, just like a little tree made out of some stacked up cookies. Again, nothing this is very festive though. I will say this is not a new thing though.
Yeah. And because it's pistachio, you're not doing anything with it.
No, definitely not. But we do have a new beverage over here, which is this is a hot cocoa. This is not the new beverage. This is a hot cocoa with just some cherry whipped cream on top for some reason. But the new beverage is a stroopwafel bourbon coffee. Oh. So this is Kentucky straight bourbon. So this is alcoholic, salted caramel syrup, half and half, cold brew coffee, and caramel sauce garnished with crushed waffle. I am a huge stroopwafel fan. I love stroopwafels.
Oh, yeah, stroopwafel's delicious.
I love it. If you haven't had a stroopwafel before, go get a stroopwafel because they're delicious. So the fact that they put some stroopwafel stuff in here is great. I don't drink coffee though, so this kind of puts me out. But I mean, if I were going to drink a coffee, it would be a stroopwafel coffee.
Right. Yeah, I feel like offering coffee, or I guess maybe it's just me. Like I don't drink coffee a lot either. But then further to that is like if I'm going to an after hours party or a nighttime party, I'm not getting coffee either. Like coffee is like,
you don't need it to stay up though. Like, to try
no, I don't like, I don't want coffee because it means that I won't go to sleep when I actually do want to go to sleep. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
Also around Echo Lake, we have Epic Eats, which again does not have anything new here. So we're just gonna, there's a s'mores funnel cake, which if I'm not gonna lie, Trevor, in this picture, that marshmallow looks a little too far for me. I like my marshmallow golden brown. I don't like it burnt. Yeah, I don't like it burnt.
You don't like crispy?
No, I like it. I like it golden brown. I don't want to. If it starts turning black, then it starts to taste like burnt. Like it tastes the burning taste. I don't want that. I want golden brown. I want a little crisp, but not the burn taste. So, but you got a little mini funnel cake here with a huge roasted marshmallow on the top that's toasted, chocolate, marshmallow sauce, chocolate kernel, cinnamon cereal. Nothing really new here. But you also have a spicy Korean chicken funnel cake, which is literally a mini funnel cake topped with spicy Korean fried chicken and pickled slaw. A for effort on that one. I don't know what's holidays about that, but it's
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to. I guess chicken and waffles is the.
It's like chicken and waffles. Yeah.
Yeah. I was immediately like funnel cake with chicken. What? Like. But okay. Yeah. I guess thought about it for a second, and I might come around on this. But again, nothing. You're right. This could be sold any time of year. I don't know why it has to be at the party.
Yeah, I don't know why either. There isn't. Also, they have a warm spice chai cocktail. If that's something you want, have one of those.
Do you drink chai or no?
I do actually. I do. I really. I like the only thing I will get from Starbucks is a chai latte, a nice chai latte.
All right. Yep. Okay. Fair.
But if we go over now, Trevor, to Fairfax Fair over on Sunset Boulevard, also not a lot of new things. However, there's this holiday turkey popover, which is roasted turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, topped with gravy and cranberry sauce, and a house-made popover. I would tear into this, minus the cranberry. Not a huge cranberry fan.
What's a popover?
I think it's just like a roll, right? It's like a
Okay, I'm sorry, I've never heard the term before. Maybe,
I
us Canadian folk don't know what a popover. Sorry,
I
it's
mean,
just
I don't really know either. I'm not
yeah.
really familiar
Okay.
with it. I mean, it just looks like a roll, basically.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, it just looks like it's all stuffed in a bun of some
But I would eat
sort. So,
this, though. It
okay,
sounds
yeah.
good.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
more than that, I would actually get this just the sides popover, which is macaroni and cheese, collard greens topped with cornbread crumbs, and a house-made popover. That sounds delicious too.
Yeah. Hmm. It honestly, it looks better than the other one.
I would agree. It looks more portable than the other one. Like the other
Yeah.
one looks like a hot mess. This like feels like you could eat this without
Yeah,
making a mess
you
of
could
yourself.
pick this up and just like eat it
Yeah.
almost like a sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah. But they do have one new item that's a dessert item, Trevor, and that's a raspberry lemon square. It is a lemon filling topped with a raspberry powdered sugar and glazed raspberries. Very simple looking dish, but I do feel like it's a little festive. I don't know why. It
Yeah,
just feels festive. But
lemon squares are very festive for us around here. Like,
okay,
we don't have lemon squares unless it's around the holidays, and then raspberry with lemon squares to me sounds even better. Like
perfect, yeah.
I love a good lemon square, so yeah, this would be on my to get list for sure.
Yeah, I agree. And now, Trevor, to the thing that you were asking about. Eggnog. Look at that. There's some
Yay,
eggnog. All right. With all they did
traditional
is
eggnog.
yeah, with some caramel in there. They just threw some caramel. You can also, by the way, get a alcoholic version that they put Fireball in, which I mean, I'm not a huge eggnog fan, but I might be with Fireball. Like,
okay. I thought it was rum and eggnog.
I mean,
Fireball's a choice.
Fireball. I mean, the spiciness of the Fireball. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would work.
Okay, I guess I don't know. It's a choice.
It is a choice. It is a choice. It is a choice.
I don't agree with you. I'm just saying it. That would not be anything that I would want to try. But
that's fair. That's fair. There is also a mistletoe martini. Again, this is just like a cranberry juice martini, basically. So we don't need to get too much into this. It's a returning thing. I do want to talk about this next thing, though, Trevor, because I think this is a really cool one. And these are souvenir glasses, by the way. So,
oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got two different items here. And I only have one thing across the bottom describing one of them, but they are two different things. So we have the Kermit Mint Whirl. And so this is a Kermit and Miss Piggy souvenir glass. Or, I don't know if it's actually glass or...
It's like an old school tumbler is what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. And so the Kermit one has green apple boba pearls, white chocolate cheesecake topped with mint chocolate chip ice cream, and green M&M's milk chocolate candies. The Miss Piggy version has strawberry boba pearls and a strawberry cheesecake topped with chocolate pearls, strawberry ice cream, and pink M&M's. So,
okay, so you're either getting this in strawberry or mint flavor. So
basically,
I guess...
Yeah.
Oh, which would I want more? Strawberry.
See, I would want the mint. Mint is more.
Want the mint?
Yeah, mint reminds me of Christmas more. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, but I get to like mint, not everybody goes for mint. I guess like even in my household, like I'm always like after like mint chocolates and stuff. Nobody else in my family wants anything to do with it. So the fact that they're offering this as two different versions of the same thing, so you can kind of pick what you want.
Yeah.
Great idea. And then, the fact that it's Kermit and Miss Piggy is just, spot on.
Makes it awesome.
Yeah. It looks fantastic.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
They also have this Yuletide scoop here, which is vanilla ice cream with Kahlua coffee liqueur and Stoli vanilla vodka topped with whipped cream and a cherry. I mean, meh. It doesn't do anything for me.
Doesn't look interesting at all.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But if we make our way over on Grand Avenue to Ice Cold Hydraulics, we do have some gingerbread bites, which are a returning item. We had these last year. But they do have a new item over there, which is the Jolly Gingerbread Mini Churros, which are gingerbread churros with chocolate hazelnut sauce and holiday sprinkles. Similar to Pecos Bill, I was going to say,
wait, are these not...
They're different.
Are these not the same gingerbread churros they had at Pecos Bill's?
I mean, they could be. I mean, they have the chocolate hazelnut sauce on top, though, so they at least mixed it up a little bit.
They added a little bit of different to it, which, okay, fine. I mean, you're right. Churros are churros.
Churros are always delicious. There's also a mint chocolate cold brew. So if you like cold brew and you like mint, look at that. You can get that. You can also get it with rum, too, because it wouldn't be a Jollywood night without some alcohol there, too. So you can also get some rum as well if you want this exact same thing. So, but moving on here, we're going to go over to the Brown Derby, and I'm going to mention again with the Brown Derby, similar to Magic Kingdom. If you don't have a reservation, you're probably not getting one. I'm just, and have you ever eaten at the Brown Derby, Trevor?
I have not actually eaten at Brown Derby.
I like Brown Derby. We went there once. It was very loud, but it was very good. We had very good food, but unfortunately, nothing new at the Brown Derby this year. But we have the jazzy holidays here. We have a charcuterie board, which charcuterie board always a good welcome thing, right? But chorizo arancini, I love arancini. I love they're like the little fried rice balls with some parmesan on top and some sauce. Oh, always love that.
Yeah,
delicious. I don't know what hamachi is. Do you know what that is?
Hamachi.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
that. I've heard the term before. I'm trying to think what all is in. Actually, I guess we can find out.
I'm sure we probably could, right? Although I'm sure
hamachi is a fish.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
So it's like, yeah, it's
because this looks like a really thin cut fish, is what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a yellowtail fish. So,
okay.
So yeah, it's just sliced fish on a plate.
Yeah, we also got some jazzy sliders, which are bison and pork sliders. Okay. There's a pork belly bao. Okay, some Korean barbecue. Yeah.
I love a good bao.
Some straight up shrimp cocktail, which okay, holidays.
All right. Yeah.
Got some chicken wings.
Yeah. Nothing amazing there. Yeah.
No,
like
really.
You said, this is all returning stuff. So
yeah. Yeah. There's a tofu bao. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can't expect them to reinvent the menu.
Listen, half the menu here is new. We just haven't hit a lot of it yet. So, there's a fair amount of it. There are also a bunch of beverages, Trevor. We don't need to go through all these beverages. Most of these are the same, right? These are not new things. So we're, in the interest of time, we're going to go through these, just quickly here. I will say I really like this Brown Derby one that has the piece of ice that has the Brown Derby in it, right? Like the name, the Brown Derby is in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. But for the most part, these are just kind of like regular drinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a salted caramel hot chocolate here, which okay,
yeah. I mean, it's sorry, I don't see where it's hot chocolate, I guess. Yeah,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Nothing amazing about salted caramel and hot chocolate.
Yeah, I agree. But we should probably make our way, though, over to Rock and Roller Coaster, to KRNR, the rock station over on Sunset Boulevard. They do have some new dishes.
Okay, what do they got?
Let's see here. We got arepas de choclo?
Choclo, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I love a good arepa. Sweet corn cake with cheese, topped with cilantro aioli, and served with jicama slaw.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of just looks like it's a I mean, the arepas they've gotten in the past usually have a meat in them of some sort, but
yeah, this is like a grilled cheese sandwich using arepas.
Yeah, basically a Mexican grilled cheese sandwich.
Cool.
Right? Yeah. All right,
sounds good. Yep.
Not going to say no to that. We also have a churro sundae, which is churros topped with vanilla soft serve, spiced apples, and a spiced chocolate sauce. I mean, nothing super crazy, but I would eat it.
Yeah. It's not the churros look very small, like even compared to like the churro bites. Like I wonder. My issue with churros is that sometimes they
can dry out, right?
Yeah. Well, if they dry out, they're not fun to eat. I would be worried that this would be just like eating a bunch of sticks along with but some apple, right?
You got the compote and the ice cream though. Like that would get it going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They do also have, for you drinkers out there, a spiced apple sangria, which, has some Fireball cinnamon whiskey in there and, a bunch of other stuff, some red wine, apple cider, orange juice, lemon lime with a starfruit chip on the top. That's a nice looking sangria if you want a sangria. Yeah. But they also have a white cranberry margarita, tequila, Grand Marnier, white cranberry juice, lime juice, and a simple syrup with a sugar rim and cranberries. Again, nice looking drink, right? If you're in the place for a drink. Right. Yeah. But that's really it for this KRNR, the rock station. Right. So we got to move over to the animation courtyard now, Trevor, because that's where there's
because I was going to say I'm not exactly hanging out by Rock and Roller Coaster loads.
No, it's true. So we do have some buffalo chicken spring rolls that are returning with some ranch sauce.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with buffalo chicken spring rolls. Right. I mean,
easy win there.
Easy win. I think the highlight here, though, is this new item that's coming next year, which is the Mike-a-roon.
Nice.
So it's called the Mike-a-roon. It looks like Mike Wazowski. It's a.
You did this wrong, Tom.
What do you mean?
So for this particular image, you should have had the text at the bottom should have been covering Mike's face.
Missed
opportunity.
It would have been funny, but I also wanted people to see this beautiful looking cookie.
Yeah, fair. But
because it is a nice looking cookie. It's a toasted coconut cookie with green, white chocolate and topped with a sugar eye. So it's a nice looking cookie, man. I like it. It's fun.
So would you I know you're not a big fan of coconut. Would you give this a try or?
Yeah, I would give it a try. I give it a try.
Because I like a good coconut cookie as well.
Yeah, toasted coconut. One of the only places I'll eat coconut, Trevor, is in Girl Scout cookies. That coconut one they have, I forget what it's called. That one is like my favorite Girl Scout cookie, and it's funny because I hate coconut, but that's like the one place I'll have it. And and this doesn't look too. I mean, it's different, but I mean, it's toasted coconut, and I think I could deal with toasted coconut. So,
right.
But the thing that besides this one that got me was the Bing Bong candy lemonade. And all I could think of was my kids, it's 8:30, my kids dragging.
Oh, man,
we need to get them going here. Like frozen strawberry lemonade slushy and butterfly pea flower tea topped with pink cotton candy and freeze-dried candy. The sugar, they don't give us nutrition facts here, but the sugar level of this has to be
that's a lot of sugar.
Multiple times of your daily value.
On top of the strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
But have you ever had those? Look like freeze dried Skittles. Have you ever?
They are freeze dried. Yeah, I have. They're good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're especially I hope they're the sour Skittles. Like those would be the best.
Those would be really good. I'm pretty sure Bing Bong himself drank this, that he would have made it to the moon with Riley. Yeah. So, like that's, I mean,
would have blasted off at least.
Sugar power to the moon, man. Like there's insane amount of sugar in this. But listen, it looks cool. I love it. Again, not really Christmassy, but who cares? Then we also have a caramel apple cider, which is Werther's original caramel apple cider. It's funny how they list the caramel first. It looks very thick for an apple cider and caramel, by the way. Like it looks like a very thick drink.
Yeah.
And it has and also has Werther's original popcorn on the top. Again, it's a non-alcoholic beverage, but if you're feeling crazy, you can throw some moonshine in there too if you want.
Yeah, I was going to say that the description says smoky apple pie moonshine, which I don't know what qualifies as a moonshine. I guess is
there's a specific qualification to it. I've had real moonshine, Trevor. That's a real thing. I've had real moonshine before. The moonshine you're going to get at Disney is going to be like a commercial moonshine, which is not really like a legit, in my mind. But
it's not going to burn the back of your throat.
Yeah,
moonshine does.
If someone didn't make it under the threat of being, raided by police, like then it's not a real moonshine. Okay, like that's someone didn't make it in the middle of the woods with a rinky-dink like still or something. It's not real moonshine.
Yeah, if the still didn't have the risk of blowing up, it's not. Properly.
Exactly, 100%. That's 100% true. So.
Interesting choice of alcohol there.
It is, but it probably is good though. Because apple pie moonshine is good. I mean, that is a good choice for this. So,
okay.
First of all, Trevor, what in the world is Pretzel Palooza? It's been a little while since I've been to Hollywood Studios, but I don't remember a place called Pretzel Palooza on Sunset Boulevard. Maybe I'm just not remembering names of things, but
yeah.
But anyway,
I'll admit I have a hard time keeping track of stuff in Hollywood Studios. It's kind of because it's not laid out nicely like Magic Kingdom, right? It's sometimes hard to remember where things are.
But Pretzel Palooza has something called a guava and cream cheese quesito, which is a cream cheese and guava baked in a flaky puff pastry. This looks delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
cream cheese and guava.
I mean,
okay,
yeah, looks good.
Okay, or I guess maybe that's festive for somebody. I don't know.
But not for you.
It's not giving super festive. It's just, again, good dessert.
Yeah. We also have over at the Trolley Car Cafe, which is a place I do know. And this is not a new item. This was here last year, although I don't remember it. The Duffy Brownie, which it looks like Duffy's foot.
That makes sense. I was like, it looks like a bear paw. I was trying to figure out who it was, but yeah.
Yeah, it's stuffy. Chocolate brownie, cherries, white chocolate chips decorated with fudge buttercream and topped with a caramel chocolate Duffy paw print. I would tear into this with my hands. Like, this is
Icing
everything
and
I
all.
want.
Like
Yeah.
that's
I don't even care. I would eat this like an animal, Trevor. I would, like, this would be, I mean, yeah, this sounds delicious. Everything I want in a dessert is in this thing right here. Brownie, cherries, white chocolate, fudge. I mean, I don't care about the Duffy part, but like, yeah. All right.
right. Okay, what else we got?
We just got some beverages here now. We're not going to go through the beverages, but there's one that has a pickle for some reason. A winter spice Long Island iced tea. I am a sucker for a Long Island. I would probably have this. Sounds pretty good. But we're gonna kind of skip through these and go over to the Tip Top Club for the Twilight Soiree over on Hollywood Boulevard. Again, not really new items here. It's sparkling pomegranate apple cider. There's this sparkling drink here that's in a nice little souvenir champagne flute. It doesn't list it, but maybe it doesn't have. I've noticed Disney lately has been adding like the edible like the edible glitter to some of their drinks, and I hate it. I hate it so much. When I was on the Treasure, they had a couple of drinks had that, and I was like, oh no, it says splash of shimmer. It does say it. Okay, for the top floor daiquiri. Darn. Right. But yeah, that's the top floor daiquiri. You got a really nice little kind of champagne flute here. So, yeah, I mean, again, more drinks. There's a lot of drinks.
I mean, we said that about Jollywood is it's more adult focused, which means they're offering a lot more alcoholic drinks to people, right?
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of drinks, we also have over at throughout the park, there's a gingerbread whiskey mule. So you got this little gingerbread piece as like a garnish. Interesting though, Trevor, this blue sparkling cider is pass holder exclusive, so you cannot get this unless you are a pass holder.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What? That's an interesting choice.
It is.
I mean, I guess it is. It is a way to entice pass holders to come, as you are getting something exclusive. But it's weird to
just have it as one drink, I guess.
Withhold one drink. Which honestly, for all the other drinks that they have here, this one is not looking anything amazing.
Yeah.
Cranberry juice, guava, blue Krakow, lime. Yeah, it's. I don't know. It doesn't seem like anything amazing.
Yeah. No, it's just I mean, it's just just a sparkling cider, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, Trevor, I'm sorry to do this to you, and I'm sorry to trigger you, but there are some popcorn buckets.
I know about this popcorn bucket already.
I believe they had this one last year. I don't believe this is a new one, but they do have this Jack Skellington popcorn bucket. So and they also have this this other popcorn bucket as well. The Mayor of Halloween Town as well. Yep. Listen, I think they're solid popcorn buckets for what they are, but I know how you feel about Nightmare Before Christmas, so
it's fine. Like I get people like their Nightmare Before Christmas, and again, I guess this is weird. Are they doing this during the Christmas party, or like because this is more Halloween to me. I don't see why this is on the Christmas party rundown of stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense, does it?
Yeah, like. But again, I like Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the problem with it, is that it overlaps both of them, and it just, I don't know. It doesn't like. I mean, I guess it's a way that they can sell it for half a year. That's kind of my problem with the whole thing, is that it's like it doesn't need to drag between Halloween and Christmas. Like it doesn't feel like it's one or the other.
Yeah, no, I would agree. It's kind of a weird way to do that. So yeah, I totally agree.
I guess if you're really wanting a Jack Skellington popcorn bucket, or the mayor character is kind of a weird pull too. I feel like
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
And is that a popcorn bucket, or is that a? No, that's a sipper. That's a
sipper. Yeah, that's a sipper. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, listen. Yeah. I think on that note,
weird note to end on, but yeah.
I think on that note, we can end food time here, and move on with our lives. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think it was great to do food time again, and also just to do food time with with holiday foods.
And two different things back to back. I mean, I don't think we've done that in a while, where we've had like two different food time events to kind of cover at the same time. So that was interesting. There was a lot more than I thought there was going to be at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't expect so many party exclusives this year.
So there were a lot of party exclusives for sure. Yeah, a lot of party exclusives. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining us on Food Time. We'll talk to you next time we got some food. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Holiday food time.